Sister Peaches from Chicago said, I'm on the live cutting up. I want to buy a strip mall. Does anybody want to go in with Dr. Umar to buy a strip mall? An all-black strip mall. Can we do that? Stella trying to get her groove back. Miss Rashida trying to get her groove back. Miss Marjorie trying to get her groove back. Miss Hanifa trying to get her groove back. Miss Shanae trying to get her groove back. A lot of sisters over 55 still trying to get their groove back. But I'm going to tell you young kings something right now. I'm going to tell you young kings something right now. I'm going to tell you young kings something right now. You go and seduce one of these elderly queens. You go and seduce, go get you a sugar mama if you want, my 30-year-old kings, my early 40-year-old kings, my late 20-year-old kings. Go ahead and seduce you a sugar mama, queen mother if you want. And think you're going to step off after she done spent all her money? You think you're going to step off as she been cooking her favorite casserole and her favorite butter biscuits for you? And she been clapping those old cheeks for you, and you think you're just going to get up and walk after you've exploited her financially and emotionally? She'll pull out that Glock on your ass. She'll pull out that Glock on your ass. She'll pull out that AR. She'll pull out that 40 cal. I'm telling my young kings, don't get with these 50-year-old queens thinking it's going to be easy like that. Don't think because she bought you a car, if she needs a young Shango stick, and you on the Viagra list, if she needs an energetic Shango stick, and you are on the Viagra autopsy list, if she looking for a healthy, organic, unapologetically African phallus, and your phallus is on the Viagra autopsy chart, if your Shango stick don't have any lightning, if your Shango stick don't have any thunder, Ibashe Shango, Ibashe Shango, if your Shango stick don't hit like it used to hit, I'm just being honest. If your Shango stick don't hit like it used to hit, if you ain't got no lightning coming out that Shango, if you ain't got no thunder out that Shango, if you can't tap that the way she used to get it tapped out, but ladies, you got to keep the Yoniverse nice and healthy. I have to say this. I have to say this. I speak on behalf of all black men when I say this to my beautiful African queens. The Yoniverse should never smell the worst. I said the Yoniverse should never smell the worst. I said your Yoniverse should never smell the worst. You need to go take a nice ocean. Go out to the St. Croix Ocean. Ladies, before Black August is over, go dip that yoni in the ocean. Baptize your yoni in the waters of Queen Mother Yemonja. Before the fall equinox comes, September. Hit the Cash App, brothers and sisters. Even though you're trying to find you a nice elderly queen to chill, some elderly queens don't want to accept that it's time for elderhood. They not ready to transition yet. They want that young Shango stick. Okay? Woo! Keep the cookies in the bag. Keep your cookies in the bag, black sister. Sister Peaches from Chicago said, I'm on the live cutting up. I finally saw Little Mermaid. I finally saw Little Mermaid. Shout out to Holly Bailey. Much respect to her. Our criticism has nothing to do with you, my beautiful African sister. That's my sister. I love her. She did a good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let me catch you with no puppies. Don't let me catch you with no puppies. Don't let me catch you with no puppies. But a couple thoughts on Little Mermaid. First of all, I thought the bunny hopping was a subplot. My major criticism of Little Mermaid, I thought the bunny hopping was a subplot. I thought her crushing up on the Neanderthal was secondary to a greater storyline. I thought her quest for the skim milk was subsidiary to a much more important theme within the movie. The main plot of the movie, the main storyline of the movie was her thirsting for Neanderthal DNA. As far as young Bronny James goes, if you're bringing a snow bunny with you to begin your NBA career, Bronny James, please drop the snow bunny and go get you some chocolate honey. Bronny, drop the bunny and get you some chocolate honey. I can't cheer for you, my brother. You gave away your best years when you should have been focusing. Stop giving away your best years when you need to be focusing. I'm not saying you can't pop that coochie for a few years. Everybody is going to experiment. I understand you got to pop that coochie for 2 or 3. I get it. I get it. You want to experiment with, I get it. I get it. But at some point, you got to calm it all down. At some point, you got to calm it all down. I gave you a 20 and a 10.
Change you gave me.
Was it tax on top? I gave you a 20 and a 10. 30.
You gave me 30?
Yeah. You said it was 25.
We'll make sure.
Okay. Had to come get that Max's cheesesteak real quick. I had the grubbies. I had to come and cop the cheesesteak. My vegetarians, I love my vegetarians. I'm working with my vegetarians, but I needed a cheesesteak. So I ordered my cheesesteak during the new moon in Capricorn, brothers and sisters.
You got a mushroom pepper, right?
Right.
And then what extra did you get on there?
That's me, sweetie. Thank you.
Yep.
Have a good one now. Had to cop the cheesesteak, y'all. I had to cop the cheesesteak. I'm sorry. I ain't had a nice cheesesteak from Max's in about a year. I don't think I had a Max's cheesesteak in like a year. So I had to. Nights like this, you wish you had that 5'5" wifey waiting for you. So you can cuddle up, you know what I mean? This is the cuddle season right here. Cuddle season. Last Max's cheesesteak though. $25 for the giant cheesesteak. Max that went up. I ain't never paid $25 for the giant cheesesteak. I gotta get me a ginger ale real to one time. I need a ginger ale though. I need a serious ginger ale. Let me open up my juice for a minute. Peace and black power, peace and black power. Peace and black power, peace and black power. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, notorious RBG, King Kong consciousness. I am here, FDMG, getting the work done as we do. But here's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to go live to let you all know that I am not having a baby. I am not expecting a baby. The post that I dropped last night, early this morning, I was just doing that to pick with the haters a little bit. You know, sometimes you can't help but embellish the haters with a little bit of a distraction. Now, I would have let it run. I would have let the distraction run a little longer, except for the fact that I didn't want my supporters donating money for a child that is not coming. I didn't want my supporters
sending gifts because I know y'all love Dr. Umar. Y'all support my work. And I know that if I did have a baby papa on the way, y'all would be sending money and gifts. I don't want to go to the post office to pick up no strollers, no bassinets, no baby papa hoodies, no we hate your daddy socks, we hate your daddy hoodies. I don't want none of that, all right? There's no baby coming. There's no African queen anywhere on the planet Earth. That's all 6 continents because Europe is not a continent. It is Western Asia. Okay, European doesn't have a home. All right, everywhere he's been, he's stolen it from the Africans who were there. But nonetheless, there's no African queen expecting my child. I just wanted to let you all know I was just having a little fun. Now, one day, maybe baby papa will be brought into the world. It would be nice to leave a hair. It would be nice to turn over the operation of the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy to a son of mine. It would be nice to turn over the National Independent Black Parent Association to a son of mine. It would be nice to turn over Team Pan-African, the international movement for the independence and protection of African children, to a son of mine. It would be nice to turn my books over and have my son do the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th edition. It would be beautiful to have him become a clinical psychologist and a school psychologist and an educator and pick up where his daddy left off. That would be beautiful. Okay, so maybe one day I will drop a post saying we got a baby papa on the way. And yes, his name will be Prince Ifatunde Oguntade II, but that's up to the Lord. That's up to the ancestors. Okay, but I'm not expecting no child right now. So ladies, stop sending me them inboxes on Instagram, Dr. Umar. I thought I had a chance. Dr. Umar, did you look at my wifey resume? Dr. Umar, are you sure she's the right one? Is she light skinned? Is she dark skinned? I've been bombarded with messages from the Black Queendom, and you know I love my sisters. I've been bombarded by messages from the Queendom asking me about the wife to be, the mother to be. I'm not having a child. It was just fun and games. Y'all out there cuddling, y'all better strap up. They got that super gonorrhea. They got that super gonorrhea that the Center for Disease Control just put on the market. So please be careful, family. Sorry, I'm not into none of that stuff y'all into. That's how y'all getting that super gonorrhea. Talking about something. Y'all better be careful. Somebody take that TikTok video down. I want that TikTok video down. Take it down. Whoever did that white TikTok snow bunny video that Snoop Dogg reposted, I need that donation, Snoop. Somebody get that TikTok snow bunny video down. Y'all should have never made no damn TikTok with Dr. Umar and the snow bunny. That was y'all shouldn't have done that. Y'all got to stop that. I'm not even on TikTok. I heard I got more videos on TikTok than everybody else. How was that? I'm not even on TikTok and y'all got me ticking and talking. And I'm not even on TikTok and y'all got me ticking and talking. Conscious and Kirby, 5'5". I'm just joking.
Telling you now, I don't think I told y'all.
Nobody cares. You know, at the end of the day, nobody cares.
Ifatunde versus the state. I was audited. Yes. I had to send the Auditor General of Pennsylvania every bank statement, every donation receipt. Yes. Yes. I forgot to tell y'all about this. I had to pay my accountant to prepare all the paperwork. Yes. I had to spend your donations to pay an accountant to go through all of the donations to prepare the report for the Auditor General of Pennsylvania because the faceless psychopath and Madball and Downlow and others, because they have a little army of losers too, people who failed at life and now have nothing better to do than destroy people who are successful in life. They sent so many letters to Pennsylvania. They said, you're being audited because we think you're still in the money. I went through this. See, y'all didn't even know that. I've already been audited and I passed it with flying colors.
Let me explain to you why I don't care.
But we got another scandal coming and I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready for this one.
Boy, if you don't...
Oh, I'm ready for this one. Oh, I'm ready for this one. because this scandal involves a woman I never touched. This scandal involves a woman I've never been alone with. You don't find that suspicious? This scandal involves a woman who's saying all kinds of things with her pregnant, married ass. I beg your pardon? You 7 months pregnant doing an interview with Tasha K about Dr. Umar. You 7 months pregnant doing an interview with Tasha K about Dr. Umar with your Neanderthal booty, your smashed in booty. You think I want to look at that? Do you really think I want to bend that over? Do you really think I want to look at a Europe? You must have a white ancestor. That's crazy! But you must have a white ancestor, because your is flatter than an omelet. I've seen white girls with more jiggle than you. I've seen snow bunnies with more plump in they rump than your pregnant. Let me stop. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Told me you could not be trusted. So you was defaming my character and slandering my name, but you didn't hesitate to jump your fat, pregnant, married in the back of my car and get dropped off after my Garvey lecture, and then you ran to Tasha K. I'ma tear your ass up when that video drop. You better pray Tasha K don't let that video out, because you should have never lied and said we was in no relationship. And guess what else I found out? You told sisters we had sex. You ain't my type. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. You ain't my type, sweetheart. Yours is flatter than a European, flatter than a snow bunny, flatter than an omelet on Sunday morning, flatter than a street freshly paved on a Monday morning. You is not my type. You are not 5'5" thick in the thighs. I'm going to tear your ass a new one when that interview drops. Let me digress.
Boy, if you don't...
Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Sister Valerie says, show some mercy. Show some mercy. Show some mercy. Show some mercy. The woman is telling people I had sex with her. Show mercy. Mother starting a homeschooling program and wanted my help. That's how I met her in Fort Lauderdale. Oh my God. They got something else in common. I met them both in Florida. I met Kim Ringworm in Florida, and I met the fat, pregnant, married woman in Florida. I met Kim Ringworm, Fort Lauderdale Garvey Day, August 17th, 2014, and I met the fat, pregnant, married girl, Fort Pierce, Florida, 2012. Look at this. And the scandals both started on Garvey Day, but the difference between Ringworm and Flatbutt, the difference between Ringworm and no ass, the difference between Ringworm and Neanderthal booty is I did spend personal time with Ringworm. You don't find that suspicious? Why is your wife doing interviews about Dr. Umar on Tasha K? Why is your wife doing... She ain't gonna pin a baby on me, because God is my witness and my ancestors is my witness. She never touched the Shango stick. She never kissed the Shango stick. She never licked the Shango stick. And she never rode the Shango stick. Do you understand, my sister? We just made history. The board covers on the windows are off, brothers and sisters. We have taken the boards off your windows. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life.
Isn't Umar the guy who is typically saying,
thank you, sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister. We got to get the money with the donations. Hit the Cash App. Y'all want me to go broke? Hit the Cash App.
Where them Cash Apps at, yo? Ain't nobody came through yet. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Maybe something wrong with the Cash App, because I know y'all gonna send me something.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
he's been saying that for like 15 years. He's been saying that since I was a humble public school teacher in Baltimore, Maryland, where I met Dr. Umar as I was teaching 150 students in a all-black neighborhood, and I donated from my small salary. He's been saying this for a long time.
You don't find that suspicious?
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.